What if I told you there is a secret formula to write a Band 9 IELTS essay, even for this recent tough and tricky writing task to prompt? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to nail it. First, I'll show you how to analyze the question, then I'll explain different stance positions you can take, what it means to agree and what it means to disagree. After that, I'll show you my Band 9 planning strategy. And finally, at the end, I'll give you a full Band 9 model answer. So let's start off by reading and analyzing the question, which is the first step. The prompt reads, in many countries, traditional foods are being replaced by fast food. This has a negative impact on families, individuals, and society. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Now we have to identify the keywords in the question. The keywords are many countries because it does not say in a few countries. It says in many countries. Then traditional foods, fast food, and negative impact on families, individuals, and society. Notice that the question says in many countries and are being replaced by, which shows that this is becoming a new trend. For analyzing the question, we must first identify the keywords, which we've done. Next, we identify the general topic, the focus, issue, and parts. If we read this question carefully, we can see that the topic is food. The focus is what the prompt narrows the topic down to. Here, the focus is on traditional foods and fast food. The issue is the specific problem that the question introduces or that we should write about. Here, the issue is that fast food replacing traditional foods has a negative impact on families, individuals, and society. Finally, we identify how many parts the question has so that we can cover all parts to get a high band score in task response. This question asks for our opinion. We have to say to what extent we agree or disagree with this statement. It also has three other parts: the effects on families, individuals, and society. Now, let's see what it means to agree or disagree with this statement. If we agree, we're saying that the increasing dominance of fast food over traditional foods has harmful consequences, not only for individuals, but also for families and society. Our essay must explain the negative impacts of fast food, on individuals, families, and society. In this case, we should paraphrase the statement naturally in the introduction and state that we agree with this statement. Then, in body paragraph 1, we talk about negative impacts on individuals. In body paragraph 2, negative impacts on families. And in body paragraph 3, negative impacts on society. Alternatively, because the question says a negative impact singular, we can combine individuals and families in one body paragraph and then discuss society in a second paragraph. In the conclusion, we summarize and restate our opinion. We can also add a third body paragraph where we mention one view, one idea from the opposing side and refute it, which makes our position even stronger. Now, if we disagree, first we have to understand what it means. We're not saying that fast food is perfect or healthy. We're saying that its increasing popularity reflects social progress and convenience. The key argument is that fast food doesn't automatically harm individuals, families, or society. It can bring certain benefits if managed wisely. So we disagree with the idea that this trend is entirely negative. In this case, in the introduction, we paraphrase the statement and state our own opinion. In body paragraph 1, we discuss benefits for individuals and families. In body paragraph 2, positive impacts on society. In body paragraph 3, we mention one or two ideas from the opposing side and refute them. This makes our position very strong. In the conclusion, we summarize the main points and restate our opinion. Notice that in body paragraph 1, when we talk about individuals and families, we can mention one benefit for each. In body paragraph 2, when we discuss society, we can mention one or two benefits. I prefer mentioning two benefits to avoid making the paragraph too short, though one well developed, well explained benefit with an example can also work. Now, let's talk about our plan. The first step is to determine what we will discuss in each body paragraph and how many paragraphs we will have. Here I'm going to disagree, saying that this trend can have some positive points for individuals, families, and society. Body paragraph 1, I talk about benefits for individuals and families. I can mention one benefit for each, supported with full explanations and examples. In this body paragraph, I can uh, mention time efficiency as one benefit, one main idea for individuals. Then I would support this by explaining that when people work long hours or study full time, they have very little time for cooking. Traditional meals take a lot of time, but fast food provides a quick and convenient option and therefore saves a lot of time. Then I mentioned, of course, I've explained this even further and provide examples, but here I'm planning. So I'm in the planning stage, I'm using keywords so that I can save time. So for families, my second main idea, I can talk about reducing domestic workload. I can support this main idea by saying that preparing traditional meals is not easy and can take a lot of time. Ready made fast food can free up time for shared activities where parents can uh, talk to their children, family members can talk to each other, they can relax or spend time with each other, with their children. In body paragraph 2, I talk about the benefits for society. Here, I prefer to mention two main ideas. So, and remember, each body paragraph has to start with a topic sentence. So, when I write my body paragraphs, I start with a topic sentence. So, here, my two main ideas will be job creation and economic growth. And for supporting my first main idea, job creation, I can say fast food restaurants provide employment opportunities, especially for people with lower education or fewer skills. For my second main idea, economic growth, I can say I can support it by saying the expansion of global fast food brands stimulates local economies through taxation and infrastructure development. And then in the third body paragraph, I mention the opposing viewpoint and refute it. So I would say that some people believe that fast food can harm public health and weaken traditional culture. And then I would refute it by saying something like the fact that health problems are not caused by fast food alone, but by excessive or unbalanced consumption of fast food. So governments and companies can promote healthier options and things like that. And I can talk about refute the second idea, weakening traditional culture, by saying that this is overstated because many families still enjoy traditional meals on weekends or special occasions while choosing fast food for convenience on regular days. So here's the full essay. I also write it down in the description below. So in the introduction, I paraphrase the prompt and mention my opinion that I strongly disagree. I argued that the growing popularity of fast food brings practical and economic benefits that reflect modern life. In body paragraph 1, I discussed positive effects on individuals, time efficiency, and families, reduce domestic workload, fully explaining each with examples. In body paragraph 2, I discussed benefits for society, like job creation and economic growth, with full explanations. In body paragraph 3, I present one idea from the opposing side and refute it with explanations. Finally, in the conclusion, I summarize the main points and restate my own opinion. And this produces a Band 9 full essay, which you can also find in the description. Now it's your turn. Try this strategy for your next essay. Comment below with your opinion on fast food and don't forget to like this video if you learned something new. Hit subscribe so you never miss another Band 9 strategy. Take care and I'll catch you in the next one.